Welcome back to the shop. It's Monday, the 5th of August, 2019.
Hi, everybody.
All right, guys, the start of a new month. And gosh, what a busy month it is. Have a couple of birthdays this month, and Jay's birthday
Just happened.
weekend.
Yeah, that was good eating at whatever that place
I
was
forget
called.
the name of the place, but it was really good. Really
It's kind of like a Miyabi's, though.
Something, I don't know, really can't remember the name of it, but one of those restaurants where they do all the cooking and everything on the hibachi right there in front of
Catching
your
things in their
table.
hat and whatever.
Yeah, pretty cool place. Had a good time. That was Saturday night. Went and did that, but had a good time. Belated happy birthday again to Jay. All right, guys, let's move on.
Good tea.
Love that sweet tea. Love that sweet tea. All right. This week in the shop and projects completed. Another busy week. A lot
Yes, it
done.
was.
A lot done this week. We changed out the water pump on the old F350. That's right. If you remember, talked a little bit about last video. Daniel and I were picking up logs with Michael, Millhand Michael, and we at the end of the day lost the water pump on the truck, and we got that put on over the weekend on Saturday. Really wasn't that long Saturday, a couple hours Saturday. Got down to the last gasket and did not have the right gasket to put the thermostat housing back on. Looked online, and sure enough, the ones that come with them kind of notoriously are wrong. So we got to get the right thermostat gasket. We cleaned up around the shop. Now that was me, Millhand Michael, and me did that on Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Got a lot done. We cleaned up. Well, we cleaned up this table, this area over next to us. Got a little work area now. Cleaned off the tables off because it actually had caught a lot of stuff. The build table behind the table saw was full, and then the area behind that table was full. So we cleaned all that out, so we're able to work, and we actually got started on some projects. So let's talk a little bit about what we got started on. We started on that door to corner stand that Jay made, what, 2 years ago?
At least.
And took it to one show,
Yeah.
got blown over by the wind.
And broken.
Took a little bit of damage, and we did kind of start working on that. Got put in the shed, and then kind of got pushed back and back as basically just going to shows and just kind of get pushed back. So we brought that in the house with our new clean work area yesterday. Got that in, started working on that. Mama's fixed all the little gaps and everything, and then I fixed the crack across the top. Mama fixed all the stuff that required some talent to fix. She's got that going, and we got 3 shelves to put on, and that's really about it. So we'll get the shelves put back on, and we'll have that. And that we're going to actually keep that.
We're going to keep it. It's going to go in our new bathroom.
It's going into the new bathroom over at the Yellow House. So that'll be done hopefully this week here. But we'll talk a little bit more about that. We started on cutting down boards for cutting boards and stuff and dog waters. Mommy had a couple of those. We actually even planed a couple of boards down. Now this is elm that we've had for a while that people fall in love with at art shows and stuff. But for whatever reason, as soon as you tell them it's elm, they never buy it.
This I still think this is the hickory stuff.
Look at this. Yeah, we're still calling this hickory. But look at that right in there. That is absolutely gorgeous. All we did was plane that. I don't even think he put the sander in this yet.
I haven't sandered any of this
So
yet.
we're going to be making some cutting boards and some chargers and some dog waterers out of all of this. Some of those dog waterer feeders. So we've got that going on. As a matter of fact, I think the elm we're actually going to make Reebok's dog waterer feeder out of that. So we did that. That was a lot we got done during the week last week actually. And then we cut down a lot of boards yesterday and kind of milled them up.
To get them ready for different things.
And I finally finished up on Daniel and Kimmy's mailbox birdhouse mother-in-law suite. Huge mailbox. Now, I talked about this months ago, and as I do with most projects, got it down to the last 6 screws. That's all that needed to be put in. Since that was all that needed to be done, I always kind of slip into this mentality of it's easy now. Let me move on to something, and I'll just grab that one day when I get a chance, because there is nothing to it to finish it up, and of course it kind of gets put off and put off and put off. But I did that yesterday now that I have the build table back, because I've been waiting for the build table to do that for, gosh, a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months now. But anyhow, the door's on that, got the magnets in place so the door will hold closed, and we got the mailbox. It's done. We got a couple other things to do with it, but we'll talk more about that later. And then Loretta worked on some signs. Now you worked on a couple of signs this last week. Finished up one for a friend at work, and now you're working on that one
for that Reebok, and well, 2 of them, because I got our little special one.
That's right. That little special one that you kind of found while we were doing shop cleanup.
This is its little stand.
Yeah, this is the stand.
It's got a little sign that sits on top of it.
And a sign that's kind of rounded that sits up there. But really cute little thing.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what we have been working on. All right, guys, let's move on. Again, you'll have to excuse the air conditioner over here. Temperature climbed back up on us this week. It's in like 93 today, so the air conditioner's not going anywhere, like I said before, until September it'll be running. Alrighty, upcoming for Two Dogs. We're going to order the parts for this sander and a spindle sander that I got over here. Now we bought these
oscillating spindle sander.
Oscillating spindle sander. But we got this palm sander here. Gosh, I don't know. This has been months ago, months and months ago we got that. And they all need some parts, but they're inexpensive parts. And I kept putting off ordering the parts because I wanted to make a big order at one time. You know, brushes for this and da-da-da-da. Just haven't had anything break now, so you know how that works. I'm going to go ahead and order these parts, and then next week I'll be ordering a bunch more parts, I'm sure. But anyhow, I'm going to order the parts for that and get this palm sander done, and then this a bench-mounted spindle sander done. We're going to finish on the signs that Loretta is working on. Now we're going to try to get those done this week, correct?
Yep, those will be done this week.
Alrighty, we're going to finish on our corner shelf over here.
That'll be done this week.
That'll be done. We need finish up a little bit of touch-up paint on it, and then we got to put 3 shelves in it, and then literally we might work on the base a little bit and then take it over and get it in the bathroom over there. I'm going to work on some more wood racks. Now, I'm making some 4x, maybe 4x8, 4x16, 4x12, but 4 foot wide by either 8, 10, or 12, maybe up to 16 foot long wood racks. So when we cut lumber, we'll have a place to automatically store it. I've got a kiln full of stickers, and I'm going to cut some more stickers probably this week and get the kiln filled back up with stickers, so I have plenty of stickers. So that'll be going on this week. We're going to get the thermostat gasket for the old F350 7.3 liter. Running a little bit of problem. I called a couple of places today, and they want to sell you the thermostat and the gasket. We already got a brand new thermostat, so I'm trying to avoid doing that. We do have to go back to the dealership. I'm going to look online, so if anybody knows of any spot to get genuine Ford parts online where I can order just that thermostat gasket, let me know so I can go ahead and get that ordered, and we get that, because literally I think that's going to be probably a 45-minute job from the time we lift the hood on the truck to the time we close it, and that's kind of putting coolant in it and make sure we don't see any leaks. And then I'm going to mill up a bunch of pine this week. You know, we got those 38 logs, so if I make my wood racks and get me some more stickers in the kiln, I should have plenty of stuff ready to actually do some milling.
Yep.
The kiln, when I put these stickers in the kiln, we're talking about 2 days. They're dry and ready to use. So if I can get them in by Thursday night, I feel really by Sunday afternoon when we're ready for it, they'll be dry enough we can use. So that's what's upcoming for Two Dogs. Let's move on, guys. Good way to wet a whistle right there. All right, well, that's about it for this evening. Do you have anything?
Just whittling away at the list, trying to get the 7 things we actually have on there. We've got 1 off. We're working on 2 more that are on there.
That's right.
So
yeah, we got the mason jars and all that down, so we got that.
So we got that.
I think we're going to start kind of concentrating on. Well, we got the Reed's dog feeder waterer we're working on now. So we got to start looking at
and re-sign.
Casey's. That's right, re-sign. Then we got to get Casey's table and then Martha's table. Start working on them.
And I think I found a way to do Martha's table.
Okay, so we've got that. And, we got that planned, and then Casey, we need to get what she wants as far as a farm table and get that started. So we'll be working on that. Well, I really do think that's about it for this evening. As always, we'd like to say thank you for watching the video, and remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop. Feet a little wider apart. There you go. That's it. Like you would really be standing, because that translates. Then like that. That's good. Like that. And now point.
Yeah, let go.